Da stavite na njegovu torbu, to ne mogu. Može ja.
Can I ask you to just work here?
Like what? Here's Marija.
I'm gonna place.
Okay, I mogu ja napraviti. A ti mogu da idem.
Because I will need only 2 spots.
Do you want the mentors to sit
But you can sit here.
front?
No, you can sit here. Yes.
Because we can sit anywhere.
Also, whatever. Actually, mentors are all around. There are still two spots here.
Ajde ti. Thank you.
There are 2 spaces here. Is it enough? Yes.
Samo možda bolje da je na stranu, jer se viši pa će ljudima smetati raditi.
Šalno strano.
Da, naravno.
Imam nekoliko projekata. Isto kao... Ali sad vrlo stvari od da. Sad pokušavam možda što manje. Sad se to više gleda. Da, postao sam profesor na universitetu i sad... Šta? Poduzetništvo. Da. To u principu postalo kao part-time. Da, ali je u principu prošao 2 sata tjedna.
Da, znam te profesorske. Moja žena radi u Hrvatskoj narodnoj banci, centralna banka, i svi direktori rade kao profesori na fakultetu, rade 2 sata dnevno, dobivaju cijelu plaću.
Još što loše plaće 3 puta veće obično.
Da.
I on je to ne baš volja, on je volja.
A gdje su?
To Vlade.
Radi se prije u Ericssonu, pa smo jako puno izvozili u Rusiju, a tu iz Hrvatske, pa znam posvuda, od Sankt Petersburga do tamo, kako se Habarovsk.
Habarovsk, da.
Pod cijelim putem. Neki kolege imaju lovačkih priča kako su po zimi zaglavili u Sibirskoj željeznici, pa ih je vojska dolazila spašavati 2 dana u snijegu dok vojska ne dođe i tako.
Ja sam nisam uopće osjećao kao to u Sibiru, koje situacije, sad kad neću, je bilo baš dobro vrijeme, da već ljeziš uznad Sibiru, više stotine kilometrov samo snijeg, i poslije malo selo, i kako je.
Imali smo radio sam za njih nekakvo proračune za mreže za neke gradove u Sibiru koji su komunikacijski izolirani. Nema uopće kabla između ostatka Rusije.
That was only the first call.
You can speak it.
False alarm.
False alarm. Wow, well, hello everybody. How are you today?
Good.
Woo. I'm very excited to be here, to be honest. A lot of things have been happening the last actually year for this to happen. We're still waiting for the guys from Ciglar. They will come. So
You can tell the story.
let's start. No? Yeah, let's start. I'm very bad with jokes. Let's start. We are here because of the kick-off of the incubator. Over there. Yes. Okay, now we can really start. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to talk on behalf of Impact Hub Zagreb and the team behind the Impact Hub Inkubator. This is more of a reunion with friends, to be honest, because the majority of people we know. Some of the teams that were selected as part of the incubator, we also know them. And the new ones are all, of course, very much welcome. Before I go into the introduction, this is going to take us some half an hour, and then half an hour, not only introduction, we're going to start with the pitches, with the participants. But before, I would like to acknowledge and to thank all these persons who have been behind, working and making this possible. This is our 5th iteration of our incubation programs. So we should have been doing some things good, right, so far. Welcome. This is the Impact Inkubator. It's supported by UniCredit Foundation and our partners from Ciglar. And I haven't put also the other teams and all the people, the representatives, but this is not only about organizations that have been putting their efforts and time to make it happen. The incubator is brought to you by these organizations plus all these individuals who have been behind supporting us and making it either with the program, with the master classes and all the things that we have prepared for you the following 3 months. So, it's about Impact Hub Zagreb. Impact Hub Zagreb is the organization behind, and I'm not going to explain that much about it because the majority of you know what Impact Hub Zagreb is. This is a community and space of entrepreneurs who would like to make this place a better one. It's a community of impact entrepreneurs. It's a set of different resources, inspiration and collaboration. What is happening at the hub on a daily basis on Vlaška. We normally are not here. It's also an innovation lab, and it's becoming a real business incubator. And one of the things that is very important is that it's also a center for entrepreneurship. Not only social entrepreneurs, but other entrepreneurs. This is what Impact Hub Zagreb is. And of course we are working on making the ecosystem of support better. Welcome. It's very nice that we had the place prepared for around 30 and a lot of people show up, so it tells you that's a positive thing. Thank you guys. So we are not doing this thing alone. We are not making a better ecosystem of support for entrepreneurs in Croatia and beyond, because we have also a team from Slovenia, half Slovenia, half Croatia, and other people around in the region. So in order to make a better and healthier ecosystem of support, it's not only about doing our activities through Impact Hub Zagreb. It's about a really whole ecosystem, and this is coming from a research from Tina Lee, who is somewhere there. Yes, thank you, Tina, for giving us this information. These are some of the partners that we have been working with from different places. So we call it the social entrepreneurship or impact entrepreneurship ecosystem in Croatia. And there are, of course, some more people coming on a daily basis, because this is a field that really deserves to be supported. You can see here our lovely hosts from IBM are also here, and other organizations, institutions, individuals who have been working to make this ecosystem a healthier one for entrepreneurs in Croatia. So I'm going to go through very quick information about our latest numbers of Impact Hub. It's great to see, for example, that 64% of Hub members have extended their network. In average, 5 persons. If you go to the Hub, in average, you are going to meet 5 new persons that are adding value to your professional or personal activities. We also see, for example, that 1/3 of Hub members have managed to improve their organization's product and services while at the Hub. So that tells you about what kind of impact we want to do. You have 5 hours per month that members of Impact Hub receive as a feedback, as an informal mentoring, just by being at the Hub. Just the layout, the setup of the Hub is made in a way that these interactions, these collaborations happens for good. We have also around 105 members so far till now. We opened 3 years ago, by the way. We are still a small organization, but nevertheless important in the ecosystem. We have had around 105 members so far. This is also interesting on the ecosystem impact. We have reached around 1,000 people with different activities, with different workshops related to entrepreneurship alone. We have 3 tailor-made so far programs. This is one of them, Impact Inkubator. We have another program to support students, entrepreneurs. We have another third one to support women entrepreneurs. If you add the amount of money that is going to be given this year through this incubator, this number will go to up to maybe 60,000 euro given in seed capital support. Not from us, because Impact Hub Zagreb is not a bank, it's not a funding institution, but it's a supportive one, it's an enabler. So we managed to have resources from other organizations. In this case, through the Impact Inkubator, UniCredit Foundation is adding to the seed capital. And that's the way we support the more, like the stages of the entrepreneurial ecosystem, of the entrepreneurial journey, which are the early stages. They are the ones with high risks that needed to be supported. There are so far in Croatia, a lot of access to these funds. Grants, it's a form of doing it. These kind of awards is a form of doing it. Oh, this is also interesting. 4 businesses the last I would say 8 to 10 months at the Hub. There has been 4 organizations that were recently opened. And I go also very quick with these numbers. This is coming from our annual global survey. This is the average yearly revenue in euro per organization that we have at the Hub. That tells you about the amount of impact in the local economy that our Impact Hub members have. The majority of them are funders or co-funders. We have people here among our mentors who are also having that profile of initiators, entrepreneurs. This is the number of full-time newly created positions of members of the Hub in 2014 only. Their impact orientation is very blended. Like they care about financial, obviously, return of what they are doing, but they also care about the social return, and this is a very important thing for us. They also care about the environmental return. This is some of the approaches that describes the best how their activities create impact. And members mentioned about this. They sell products with positive impact, 30% of them, and so far. At the end of the month, we're going to finish our survey for this year. And in less than 2 months, we're going to have updated information about what happened in 2015. These are our programs. Impact Inkubator program is here. This is a graph that I very often show. This is the entrepreneurial path. So everything or everybody who will start their incubation, who will start a new organization, will potentially follow these steps. First, you will be in exploration phase. You probably quitted your job or you graduated and you are like, oh, I would like to start something, let's explore. So they will be probably here. They are interested in doing something but not yet in the phase of, oh yeah, I'm going to open a company. After you jump from here to here, by the way, this is time zero, this is the future, this is lower impact, higher impact. After this, you have intention formation. Those are entrepreneurs like the ones who enter our Social Impact Award for students that are already taking a conscious decision. Yes, I'm interested in this field. I'm going to open this organization. I really want to be my own boss, or I really want to, become an entrepreneur. They're already in this phase. After that comes the idea development. You took a conscious decision. You say, I'm going to do this, and this is how I'm going to do it. So they start making, plans, talking to people about their idea, their idea. And this is a little bit pre-startup, because it's the phase where you are thinking, you are thinking about the business plan, you are thinking about what exactly you are going to do, what kind of products, what is the prototype, and all these things that the incubator will help you with. And then you start. When you say, hey, I have a list of customers and already people are going to, get my products, then you are in the stage of, okay, let's open a legal entity, let's start selling, because my product is going to be sold, right? We actually, I don't know if there are people from the government here, but we have been telling them, like, we will be, I think the English word is disencourage, like they encourage people of opening an organization if they do not have their prototype, a workable prototype, if they do not have a list of customers in their pocket ready to get the product. So why? Because we care about the numbers that we have. These 4 organizations who were open the last 10 months of the hub will be sustainable. Why? Because they have a robust business model. Because they know what they are doing. And they didn't spend money on opening a legal entity because they didn't really need it back then. They need it when they are already in this phase, when they are like, okay, this is going to work, this is going to function, especially, and probably, the majority of you here are early stage, mature entrepreneurs, very expert entrepreneurs. You know that it doesn't make sense to open something that is not going to obviously sell, and you have to work out this phase very well. After that comes running operations. Let's say you're already in, 2 years, 3 years after opening your company, or maybe after 1 year you're already getting revenues. You will be in running operations. And then later you will be thinking on, okay, let's expand, let's open a representative company, in another city, or let's hire more people, let's produce more. You will be in impact scaling phase. This is a very straightforward journey of entrepreneurship that we have to explain this. So we have designed different models to support across the business journey. And I mentioned already Social Impact Award. This is an incredible one that happened just this weekend in Osijek. We will tell you more about it in the future, but this is to encourage teenagers from within 13 and 18 years old to get into the fields of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We were expecting this weekend in Osijek around 30, around 80 show up, which is awesome. This is supported by US Embassy, and we are now looking to replicate in other cities. And this is for that phase. Like, there are not enough women in these fields. Let's make it happen by encouraging them, by creating an event that will inspire them to go through these fields. No? And because later they can open organizations from the technical point of view, science, technology that will be actually changing this country. We have Social Impact Award, the one that I mentioned already. We have WISE. This is our Women Entrepreneurs Capacity Building Program that we already did. We recently, this is good news, we haven't been published yet, but we're going to have the license to run it regionally. This was made with a cluster, within a cluster of supportive organizations. We got a grant from European Union, 5 organizations around Europe, and we want to bring it to Croatia, potentially with other partners to support more women entrepreneurs. And then you have here, Impact Inkubator, the reason why we are all here. I'm going to go through these details. These are 2 programs that are happening within the Impact Hub network. I didn't mention, but we as Impact Hub Zagreb are part of the Impact Hub network of right now 85 hubs around the world. They gather 11,000 entrepreneurs from different fields, and those are programs of acceleration. Those are programs of they help people to accelerate their ventures or to scale their impact. This is happening. Venice is happening in 8 hubs, and the Investment Ready program is happening in Impact Hub Vienna. Thank you. So this is what the Hub Impact Incubator will be about. I'm checking the time to see if we're okay. I'm going to go very quickly through this. This is the objective of the Impact Incubator. We want to support entrepreneurs so they have better business models, so they go from ideation or from validation to sales, ideation, validation, and then sales. Obviously, in the impact entrepreneurship field. These are some of the features that we offer. I'm not going to go through all of those. You don't see that well, but I'm going to explain very quickly. This is what happened before. We are right now here. This is the kickoff. We made a call. Actually, we opened a call nationally. We received around 140 interested teams. Among those, 55 finished their application and 40 were eligible. And 11 ventures that we have here, I'm very happy to mention these, were the ones that got selected based on their information, on their products that they are offering, and the potentials to change this society. We announced them 1 week ago, and now you are all here. This is the incubator. This is what is going to happen from now till 30th of May, when the demo day is going to happen. The demo day, we still don't know where is this going to happen, but it's not going to be at the hub because obviously there is demand, and we want to give the opportunity for more people to come. So we will be finding a bigger venue, maybe IBM, I don't know, to have the demo day. After the demo day, then there is the award ceremony 1 day after, where the awards by Unicredit Foundation and Zagreb Banka is going to be given to the 3 winners. And we have an extra pool of money of 6,300 euro that these 3 winners can get as an extra. And that will be coming from an internal model that Zagreb Banka has with their employees. So the workers of Zagreb Banka are going to choose who is going to get this money. And then there is a post-incubation program. After you go through this, the 3 selected one have still, this opportunity to go to the hub. So what is the mentoring? What is the Impact Incubator? It's divided in 3 things. We have education and training. We're going to have 5 master classes. It's a pity that you cannot see well, but we are going to have actually tomorrow the first one. Value proposition and business modeling is the first one. The second is going to be validation. Then we will go with the 3rd master class, which is sales and marketing. The 4th is measuring social impact. Very good thing to include in your business model. The last one will be about fundraising and financing. So those are the master classes, and then we have learning villages. It's our very own model of marketplace of experts that are going to support you as entrepreneurs. And then we have the community and space. You will have access as the 11 finalists for the next 3 months. You will have access to the hub space. You will have access to the other resources that we offer as Impact Hub and to the community locally, regionally, and globally. And then this is also a very important part. Here we have, I hope, 3 guys connected via live stream. That's why we have this camera. Mentors. We also have other mentors coming from different fields, and from these, I'm gonna very quickly introduce you to them because I would like you to meet them. Okay, we are. We have Luca Abrus, who has a lot of experience in his field of mobile applications, among different things. He's not with us, unfortunately. We have Tamara Machashovic. Yes, Tamara, please, can you stand up? Give her a big applause. Tamara is helping us. She's from PricewaterhouseCoopers. She has quite a lot of expertise in auditing and controlling, among different things. Finance as well. So she's going to be part of the mentor team. We have Andrei Stilenko, please. Andrei. Andrei has a lot of experience in building startups. We'll call him a serial entrepreneur, working a lot and supporting in marketing and sales, in networking, in different fields as well. We have Luka Susic. He told us that he will probably join later. Yes, my pronunciation of Croatian is very well. Luka, let's say. Luka is a mentor of Hub Brown, another incubator accelerator in Krakow. He's going to join us as a mentor too. We have Tina Lee. Where is Tina? Please, Tina, give her a glass. Tina is one of the mentors. She is the head of the entrepreneurship department or center in Sochem University School of Economics and Management. She's great on marketing. She's great on sales. She's a great person as well. We also have Serjan Kovacevic. Serjan is here. Serjan is the chairman of the management board of a Croatian pension investment company. He has also a lot of experience in the banking sector, among different things, and he's been with the Impact Hub Ciglar since the very beginning, supporting. We have Sanya Ostroshki. Sanya is not Ostroshki, sorry. Sanya is not here because she's on a field trip, but she has a lot of experience on supporting social enterprises, and she's bringing to the team of mentors this area.
Julian.
So, yeah, of course, Julian. No, sorry. Julian is coming from, he's just coming from Paris, but because before he was in Africa, and he's all around the place. But Julian is part of Oralian, one of the very interesting startups in the tech finance worldwide now. They are becoming. He's one of the co-founders, and he has also a lot of experience in product development and different fields, and thank you for being here. We have Jan Girard. Jan is right now in Germany. I hope Jan is watching us, looking at us through the live stream. Jan is an entrepreneur also working with a lot of companies worldwide. He's great on different fields like sales and marketing, who can add value. As a mentor, as a supporter, we have met him for the last 2 years, and he will be adding also a lot of value. We have Andrea Rosandic. Please give her a applause. Andrea, like Sanya, and as a member of the Sustainability Manager and Central Eastern Europe of NEST, which is an organization that supports social enterprises, not only in the region but worldwide. She will be supporting this area of social innovation, social entrepreneurship. She has a lot of experience in the region and locally, so that's why we invited her to support us. We have Jasminka Mushnic. Where is Jasminka? She's been one of our actually Hub funders, member funders, how do you call it, like one of the founding members. So she was actually the second member who stepped into the Hub when we opened the doors. She's great on change management. She's been doing a lot of stuff within corporates and companies companies, helping them to drive into the right course. So she's been adding her expertise as well in this area. We have also Mario Šivić. Please, Mario. Mario is currently one of our members at the Impact Hub Zagreb. Mario has an incredible startup, which is, I wouldn't say a startup anymore because they are growing. They are selling to 300, customers all around the world. So he's very good on product management, strategic thinking that will, add value to the incubator. We have Ivan Livic. He's a friend and also a young entrepreneur. Yeah, Jan, say hello, guys. I'm having them in WhatsApp because they are here. And
There is even drinking beer and watching us.
And Ivan is from Singapore. Ivan has some experience also supporting entrepreneurs, and now with his worldwide view of supporting digital entrepreneurs, it will obviously add a lot of value. We have Irena Ateljevic. She is now landing from India. And she's going to Shibani because she has an event this weekend. Irena has been with us also from longer than the hub, and Irena will be adding value in the fields of tourism and also market research. She's an academic and she's also an entrepreneur. And then we have Anna Ragus, please. Anna Ragus is a tracker. She's also a member of Impact Hub team. She's a co-founder, a project manager, and she will, together with me, be your trackers. And I'm not going to miss Michael Glasser. Who is Michael? Yes, please. Michael is a director and owner of the Central East Europe Regional Advisors. He has around 20 years of experience in supporting entrepreneurs. He's also part of as a mentor of ABC Accelerator in Ljubljana. And we are very happy to have you here. So that's our dream team as mentors, and I think it's a very cool pool of expertise and people who will help you and support you through the process. Now, how am I in time? Yes. Before we go to the welcoming of IBM, because IBM is gonna tell us some very nice things about what they are doing, I would like to ask Ellie if she's.
I'm here.
Yes, Ellie. Ellie was one of the winners of last year Inkubator, so we thought that it was going to be a very good idea for her to give us some comments about her expertise and short information about what to expect probably from last year.
Thanks,
Yes.
So first thing, I don't have a product, and the second thing, if they tell you not to prepare, don't trust them, prepare. So let me share my story. I started my product in June 2013, and basically I had the original Acro planner collection. We started as an academic diary. So when I come to Hub a year after, basically Hermes was kind of my mentor. I was really open to listen to him, to his ideas. So basically he is the one who is responsible for my social component in my product. So he shared the idea with me to basically go through creative collection and let know people how they can draw the covers for my planners and let designers a chance to publish their work on my cover. Plus we gave some financial support to a charity. So anyway, and then the incubator story starts. I decided to apply for the program. I was in a final, and at the end I won. But it was a great experience with facing face-to-face with the mentors, and I wanted to give you advice to be open for your mentors, to listen to them, and because I mean when you look to the changes of your life, you never know who is exactly the person who changed your life and who showed you the right direction. And these people exactly know, they already know a way, and they're the person who already achieved something that you want to. So listen to them. These are really crucial people that will follow you to the very top, and never give up. And that's all.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have some more 5 minutes or so. I would like our host to come And give us a bit of an introduction, yes, about what are the things that IBM is offering for entrepreneurs, among other things, that they have prepared for you before we start the pitches. Thank you very much, and here is Lorena from IBM.
Hello. Since you're already here, you know, in IBM office, of course that IBM has something to say to you. That's how it goes, so I will just put...
Yes.
Yep. So that's that. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Lorena Konjević, and I'm working for IBM here in Croatia. My job role is to spread the word about IBM across the startups and academic community. What it really means? That means that I'm in charge for helping you at first place. But since I don't want to waste much more your time, I would like to say welcome here in IBM office, and I would like to say that you should be proud of yourself because you are sitting here, so that means that you're good. But I'm sure that with Impact Hub you will become excellent, and they will help you on your path to become startup that it's really valuable and that will give you some more, let's say, excellence in a country, and not more in Croatia than in whole worldwide countries. So let's start to say something what IBM can provide to you. I don't know how much of you have heard about the IBM Global Entrepreneur program, but that's the program that is actually helping new startups. So what IBM can do for you? We are not here to just give you money like incubators are doing or entrepreneurs, business angels. We are actually providing you technical help. And what it means, that we are giving you credit in IBM products that can help you to just start your company and to just start with your business. So it means we are actually helping IT startups. And if you need some platforms or products that will help you to achieve your product to become more successful, we can help you here in the credit for as maximum $1,200,000, especially in cloud products. Then to go to market support, also with mentoring and technical expertise. So there are three parts of the products that IBM can help you and provide you. First one is the most successful, let's say, it's among startups. It's Bloomix, that's platform as a service, and I would say what is our comparative advantage is that we have cognitive possibilities that can give you some advantage in front of other startups companies. Other thing is software, it's infrastructure as a service. Also, if you need infrastructure and you don't want to buy the whole infrastructure, you can just buy it as a service as much as you need. And if you decide that it's not for you, you can just quit after 1 month because it's as a service. Another thing is cloud. So I won't say much more. Go to market support, you already know. Meet new clients, that's why you have Impact Hub. Also business mentorship and services, and the other thing is technical expertise. Maybe we have more expertise than Impact Hub here, but we are always working with them and trying to provide much more expertise to everybody. So how do you join our IBM Global Entrepreneur? You can apply for first IBM Cloud Credit if you want to have product that is on cloud. The other thing is IBM Starter Analytics. That's our new program that is helping the startups that actually want to have product that is analyzing some data or markets, whatever you want. Or other thing, but it's for startups that are already having some products. Yeah, you can join our partner world and become our IBM partner. I was talking about this. So what you should do First thing, I would recommend you to just send me an email, because I will provide you much more information, because this was just a teaser, let's call it. Other things you can check on this web page and see what IBM can actually offer to you. Beside the products that we are offering to startups, we are also organizing hackathons, some meetups like this one, for example, and providing startups and the academic community with our products for free. Here is my email, lorenakonjevic@ibm.com. So if you have so many other questions, I will be here later. You can send Hermes, he can give you my contact also. So I wish you good luck with your startups, and that's all for me.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, guys, this is a safe environment. No worries, everything's gonna be okay. Now we're gonna go to the presentations. Before we go to the presentations, you can see, yes, this is the way it's gonna happen. We're gonna have 11 presentations, 5 minutes each. Then after 5 minutes, we're gonna have 2 minutes of comments or questions from our mentors. Mentors will choose, because not all of the mentors can talk in these 2 minutes, so you can raise your hand and say if you want to ask a clarification question or if you want to give feedback. Okay. But before, I would like one representative of your venture, of this 11, to come in front, because we would like a picture, the before and after, right? So please, or whoever is pitching, one person, only one from your company, from your venture, of this 11, come, whoever you want. Yes, please, please, please. We're gonna take a picture, very quickly. Then here, yes. It's gonna be there, so you can move there, please. These are the great participants coming from different sectors. We cannot turn it off. It's a little bit challenging if we turn it off. Those are sectors from lights. We have lights behind. Oh yeah,
just make sure that the candidates are not seeing the light.
Yes.
The light is in your face, so it's not good.
We have sectors from education, kids, what else? Agriculture, childcare, special disabilities, food.
Travel.
Thank you very much. Travel, tourism. Yes, yes.
The serious ones will be forward.
It's gonna be okay. It's just a presentation.
Read.
Yes, there's no camera.
There's no camera. There's no live streaming.
No grades.
The world is not watching.
No grades.
No pressure. Yeah.
Live stream. No one's like
Yes? Okay, please stay. Thank you. Blind shredding one, please stay here, and the rest can sit. And then you prepare according to this, please. We would like to go according to the flow, not losing time, so take into account which number you have. Anna is going to take care of the time. Here you have, you want to change? No? Okay.
Thank you.
And then after that, it will be 2 minutes, questions, clarifications. Whenever Anna said.
So I will just raise my hand
When
when you have 30 seconds.
Okay.
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 So you don't know.
Thank you, Marija.
My name is Marija Ciglar. I am president of Blind Association of country Međimurje. Thank you.
My name is Maja Vaksa, and I'm secretary for the Blind Association. So we are a non-governmental, non-profit organization that takes care for blind people, providing different kinds of services. To this day, we have 189 members who are blind or practically blind persons. Practically blind people are people with less than 5% vision left. And we make our activities that are aimed to create better possibilities for blind people in all life aspects. So we have an idea that we name blind shredding. The idea is to employ blind members on jobs of destroying confidential papers and other documents. The idea is to offer our blind members adequate job positions for those who can and want to work. And because there aren't a lot of jobs that blind people can do, there is a low employment possibilities for them, and by giving them adequate job positions, we are giving blind people the same rights as people without disabilities in the field of working. Therefore, we believe that our program, named Blind Shredding, can make blindness an advantage rather than disadvantage. We have, for our social entrepreneurship, we have contacted several organizations, banks, so we have a wide range of customers that can be our customers. Those are other NGOs, banks, archives, notaries, basically every stakeholder that needs to destroy their confidential papers and who doesn't want anyone to see its content.
We have already contacted several organizations and institutions and presented them the idea, and they are willing to cooperate with us. We are going to contact other stakeholders via phone, email communication, social networks, and other. Our customers would pay a fee for services that we offer. We would sign a contract with them to define the terms and conditions of providing service and payment. The fee that customers pay on a monthly or yearly basis will provide payment for our employees. We also plan to apply this project idea to any open course that promote and support social employment as a means of additional financial support. Our team members are Marija Ciglar, Maja Vaksa, and me, Marina Gašparić. Marija Ciglar is president of the Blind Association of Međimurje County. As a blind person, she knows what it's like to be isolated, not having the ability to work, and not being able to socialize the same way as the person without disabilities. She wants to achieve equality for blind persons
and all people with disabilities. Marija Vaksa is teacher by profession, association secretary employed through institutional support for the development and the stabilization of organization. She works on association's organizational development and improving the quality of work to help the blind. And me, I'm manager of the project Bez većih napora. I'm an economist employed through the project aimed at better integration of the blind.
Anybody from the mentors have a question, a feedback? This is your time. 2 minutes.
You kind of rushed into it
No problem.
within this 5 minutes.
Just a couple of questions. First of all, are you planning to be non-profit or for-profit? Company or association?
Social entrepreneurship, but we still have to definite.
Okay. And the second question is, how big can you see this whole idea to become?
Nationwide.
Nationwide?
Nationwide, but first locally. First locally in the county that we are.
Okay. Thanks.
One additional question. So you have the people who could do the labor of like shredding these papers.
Yes.
Do you have the machinery, or would you rent them, or how would you
We would
get that?
buy. I think maybe we could buy them first, the small ones, but when we get more customers, then we could expand more.
Okay.
Please.
You said that you talked already with a few clients, potential clients.
Yes.
How many exactly was that?
Around 5.
5, and all said they would be interested.
They would be interested. Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mari?
What about the delivery? So you have the privacy at the moment of destruction, but then these papers have to be transferred from the client side to your side. Did you think about that? Or how
Delivery is about the customers. We haven't thought that too much, but if we, it's not the same kind of privacy. If we us who can see go to pick the papers.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yes, yes.
Think about, just advice, think about that, how you could solve the problem of transportation for the clients, because they will not see it as like,
Definitely, yes.
they will not like it that they have to carry it somewhere.
Yes, yes, okay. Thank you.
Anybody else? Yes, Tina?
Yeah, I just think that it's a great idea, but you need some statistics behind you. So how big is the problem of people with visual impairments being unemployed globally?
I have some.
Yeah, but you need to put it there,
Okay, yes,
okay?
sorry.
In Croatia and then locally in Međimurje, because it's probably a higher rate, but we need to see the dramatic numbers. Then make sure that you do the same about the numbers about the shredding market and why that's important and how that being blind or visually impaired is an advantage. But spell it out. And the last thing is, you know, just make sure that in your 5 minutes that it's punchy.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Michael?
Have you done any pricing estimates and seeing how that
Not yet.
compares?
Not yet.
So you're not sure how that compares to your competition?
No, because it's just an idea, and we were hoping this would start the whole thing with the guidance from mentorship.
Yeah, to 5 customers that you already talked to, what do they do today? Like, what would be the, for them, what is the opportunity cost? Like, they already have the papers that need to be destroyed. How are they dealing with it today? At least for the ones that you talked to.
I think they have FINA.
FINA.
I don't know what's
Okay.
the word
FINA,
in English.
okay, I understand.
Yes, FINA does that.
Okay.
And
So they're already using another supplier.
yes.
Somebody else? No?
FINA is payment service.
Thank you very much. Give them an applause. Next one is CAPDPA.
I would assume they would.
Of course, being the first is the toughest, right? But thank you very much. But you got the idea. How is it gonna be? Thank you, mentors, for your inputs and questions. Whenever Anna.
Hello, my name is Katarina, and here with me are Maja and Josefina. We are very excited to have the opportunity of presenting summer camp for persons with disabilities by Croatian Alliance of Physically Disabled Persons Associations. The problem is, persons with disabilities don't have a lot of traveling options due to the fact that they need help with everyday activities. Their family members don't have a lot of traveling options because they have a disabled person with them. These people take care of the disabled person 24/7 all year long, and they need, want, and have a legal right to have an annual vacation, to have some rest from all this work. But when the time comes to have an annual vacation, the lack of traveling options comes up as a problem, and sometimes they even have to miss the opportunity to have their vacation. In order to prevent this, we created a social service that we call Summer Camp for Persons with Disabilities. Please don't be misled by the term camp, because it's not about tents. It is about carefree moments for family members of persons with disabilities, because we take care of the disabled person. By taking care, I mean we provide accessible transport, accessible accommodation, food and feeding assistance, and in general assistance with any daily activity. For example, one of those assisted activities you can see in this picture. The young man is a lifeguard, competent in teaching swimming skills to disabled persons and equipped with everything needed to get them into the water safely, swim with them and get them out of the water safely and comfortably. Our customers are, or would be, family members of persons with disabilities, and sometimes even persons with disabilities themselves, if they can pay for the service. We know this because we have been providing this as a social service for the last 5 years for 30 to 50 people per year. According to the National Institute for Public Health, we have 500,000 of disabled persons in Croatia. And if we presume that each of them has at least one family member, we come up to a number of 1 million potential customers in Croatia. But we see no reason to limit this service only for Croatian customers. The revenue so far came from the government subsidy, and now we want to start selling arrangements in order to create another stream of revenue. We can communicate all of this through existing communication channels, which are our web page, Facebook page, and directly. As an alliance, so we can contact 50 local associations at once, directly. All of this social venture is supposed to be led by the three of us, our team. Josefina Krančec is the president of the alliance, and in this venture she will be chief executive officer. Maja Groznica is the project manager in the alliance, and in this venture she will be chief financial officer. And my role in the alliance is executive director, and in this venture I will be chief operating officer. All of this is supposed to lead to a dream come true, where we have our own facilities and the capacity of providing both social and commercial services, and with all of that, creating an opportunity for everyone to enjoy a carefree summertime and their deserved annual rest. Thank you for listening.
Any questions, comments? Yes?
I'm not sure what industry are you entering in. Are you in the tourism, or you're just providing services who somebody else organizes for you?
Actually, we're entering tourism.
Okay.
Yes. We have been giving a touristic service,
Yeah,
but
is.
it was a social service due to the fact that government subsidy financed 100% of this activity.
Okay, just, yeah, we will have to be careful because there are some other laws which applies for tourism.
Okay.
Yeah, but, okay, thanks.
We can get into that.
Thank you. Please, Tina.
Hi. Hi. Can you tell me a little bit about the 30 to 50 people that you served already and how long their camp lasted and how much it costs per person?
It costs nothing for the end user due to the fact that we had a government
Yes, but the
subsidy.
production cost, that's what I meant.
Okay, it's hard to say per person because we never did the exact calculation. We have a mass of money just to have for that.
But you should, then I'd say that that's something you need to do is calculate how much, because you're offering quite a bit of value here, so you should know numerically how much value you're generating.
The only number I know right now is 230,000 for 3 groups of people. So it's 1 year, it's 30 users. 30 users.
30 users?
Everything is included. Everything is included here. Transport, all of the assistance that...
But how many days did that last? Or
6 days.
6 days, okay.
So around 8,000 kunas cost per person.
So the mathematician next to me just said €1,000.
Roughly speaking, yes.
Roughly, yes.
Julian.
You said something that these people have a legal right for annual vacation. What exactly do you mean by that?
If a person is a caregiver, that's a legal state caregiver, they have the same rights as any working person because this is considered work. So they have a right to have an annual vacation.
Okay, but is like during these times, I mean, does it come with any financial benefits or anything during the time, or is it just the government saying that person who takes care, I don't know, of a husband or
if the person
parent or
has
something?
this status of a caregiver, yes, they have a fee and they have all the rights from a working relation that they would have on the working market.
So they actually they have like a paid leave basically?
What?
A paid leave.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody else?
Just to expand on this, when you stress that they have a legal right, does that mean that in practice these people do not actually take the leave because they don't have the...
Yes, because they don't have the opportunity to, they don't have the help, they don't have the opportunity to leave a disabled person for someone to take care of or don't have travel options.
Thanks.
Yes.
Are there similar alternatives around the world? Have you checked on, not for the competition, but for similar alternatives?
No, around the world, no. In Croatia we have institutions, but they are less and less available due to another law in social care.
No, I mean, are there similar camps around the world like that? No.
No, she doesn't know at the moment. She doesn't know.
I don't have information now.
Tina, I don't know, we have still time for one more.
Just one more.
One more, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, since you've been doing it for 30 people, which part of the coast or where are you taking them so far? Like, what has the capacity for this experience?
It's always the same place. Always the same place. It's Zadar.
Zadar.
A youth hostel in Zadar.
A youth hostel in Zadar. Okay, thanks.
Accessible beach, accessible rooms.
Great.
This is the beach there we have.
Okay.
This is the accessible beach. You can see the round.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kat Narastem, please. Djeca HR. Okay, Katarina, it's all yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Katarina Strong and I'm here to present the team for Djeca HR on behalf of Kad Narastem Limited. My two other team members, Sanda Šeparović and Hrvoje Kranović, are in the audience. A well-known fact today is that obesity is a big social problem. The number of obese persons has doubled in the last 30 years. But the most alarming thing is that we have 43 million children under the age of 5 who are obese. And more specifically, we have, in Croatian, nutritionists say that every 5th child is obese and that around 40% of children are overweight. studies have been done to see what the causes for this are, and they usually come to the same conclusion that the causes are the lifestyle that we are leading. So parents work longer hours, work hard, they don't have enough time to prepare food, also availability of processed food, there's a bakery on every corner, and kids have bad eating habits. The biggest study that was done in Croatia on nutrition for children in elementary schools showed that only half of the kids eat breakfast every day, yet 84% of them snack on junk food or processed food every day. So we know that a lot of these brochures have been done in lectures about this to stress this issue. So how are we different? Why us? We have developed a wide range of fun and educational classes for kids. And why we are different is we don't lecture them. We cook with kids and not just for kids. All three of us are former athletes, parents, and have experience in working with children. And we know that it's important to get our hands dirty and to show them how it's done properly for kids to develop a healthier lifestyle. So what's cooking in Djeca High? We teach children face-to-face through cooking classes about the importance of healthy food preparation and nutrition. They come to our class, we go through the recipe together, go through the ingredients, we explain the food groups, and we let them prepare the meal for themselves. So in this way we empower children with skills and knowledge. Once they do it themselves, it gives them a big sense of accomplishment and control. And we basically teach them a skill that they're going to use for life. It's very important that we do this through fun. That's why we have developed 15 different thematic workshops that we do for kids, where we focus on healthy lifestyle and strong focuses on the cooking activities. For example, we have developed these characters. There are the two chefs, cooks, who go through the same things that children go. So through storytelling, we help them and empower them to really fall in love with cooking and to do it themselves. So that's how we get happy little users, by showing it all in the fun way. And we have around 200 children that attend our workshops on a monthly basis. They come back and they bring their friends. We like to give back to the community. We have already done 2 charity events. We plan to do a lot more. This specific one was done with the association Hrabrost. Those are kids with disabilities. We did the culinary course with them. Also during the year we attend the events and festivals to present our culinary skills and other creative workshops. What is next for us? We came here to reach a wider audience. We would like to be able to offer cooking classes in schools and kindergartens, because we realize it's very important to get the kids early, at the early age, and to teach them this skill. We have already started developing a cookbook for children, which is going to be fun. It will not be a regular cookbook as mothers read and fathers and they read the recipes and cook. It will be with our characters, with storytelling and games. We will be guests at the TV cooking show that is also in the development, and we would like to have a pop-up kitchen so we can be mobile, move across the country, and hold our culinary workshops around Croatia. We realize we need to keep it interesting, to have the kids follow us and to stay with us. So we create daily new content that we post on the website. We are also just recently developed a mobile application that's one of its kind in Croatia, and we're present on the social media networks. And thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for your attention.
Questions? Clarifications, Marija?
Who pays what?
Who pays? So our users, parents pay for their kids to come to the workshop for classes.
How
We charge 90 kunas per workshop, or we have a series with the cyclists. It's 4 workshops for 270 kunas, so 1 is free. And we try to mix it up all the time with different educational stuff. Like right now we have a program that's called World on a Plate. So for instance, we had French cooking. We bring a native French speaker that teaches kids also some French words. Try to make it fun. It's easier for kids. If you make it fun, then they don't see it as a chore. They see it as some activity they would really like to do.
Age range of kids?
6 to 13, although we allow smaller. Like, for example, sister and brother come, and sister is younger, we let them come. But kids stay alone with us. Parents are not. Parents don't attend the workshops. We want to empower kids to do it themselves.
No more questions?
So there is an opportunity for continuity, meaning that the same kid could go on with
Yes, and they do come back and bring their friends. What we do, like through cycles, 4 workshops, is very popular. We almost at full capacity already. So we really see a market here and the needs. And the most important we think is that we found a way to make it fun for them. That's why they come back.
Thank you. If there is no more, okay.
Kids are coming back and bringing friends.
There should be loyalty probably. A good presentation.
Okay, Anna, whenever, right? Okay, please.
Hi. We decided to save the drama for the final pitch, but what we realized that today, what we want to really come across for you is what is exactly the problem that we are addressing here. So I will start with a quote from Dalai Lama. He said that the world does not need more successful people. What the world desperately needs is more peacemakers, healers, and lovers of all kinds. So basically, when I went through all the mentor list, what I realized from the start is that there's not that many people that are actually in agriculture. And the thing is that everybody in this room, we all eat. And we cannot eat chairs, we cannot eat plastic, we can eat food. And the biggest problem today is that the food is not so much available as it was before. The healthy food. So it's especially from what we heard from the project before us, you can see that they need healthy food to teach the children, right? So if we were sitting in this room 100 years ago with all of our grandparents, then what we are trying to show you here today wouldn't be as necessary as it is now. And the thing is that there's so many things wrong with this world, and we feel that this is the biggest problem, is that just the way the food is working, the nature, and that everybody has lost their natural connection with the nature is one of the biggest problems that is happening, and that's why people are not aware of it anymore. So basically, what are we trying to create? We want to create a self-sustainable place on the island of Korčula, according to permaculture. Ivan will later explain to you what permaculture means. That would serve as an educational point for re-establishing the connection with people in its most natural surroundings and nature. So basically, to put it in a very simple term, it would be like an impact hub in the nature, right? Who are we? My name is Marija, and I've graduated from RIT in 2005. I studied management. I started off as being a professional. I worked in various positions around the world, and I was an IT consultant. And then, little by little, I just started seeing that this kind of a lifestyle is not really satisfying me, that I want something more. So I started Cassiopeia in 2009, and it's a small organic cosmetic brand. I started from complete zero, and in the last 6 years, I had 100. Why I'm telling you this is, I went through all the steps of making a business successful, but then last year I realized that I need to take a step back and come back to the beginning, and this is the spin-off of this idea. And this is Ivan.
My name is Ivan Rashinovic. I have lots of experience in history boxing, but all martial arts. I was coach for kickboxing and Muay Thai for 15 years. And then I met the gardening and the nature, and for the last 5 years I'm just learning and have to. I wish to share it with the people, and for 2 years now I'm making beautiful gardens for people. That all the gardens are therapeutic, and even this one. But when you eat it, you bring your joy and luck in all the fields of your life. That's it.
Okay, so just very quickly, Cassiopeia is the company that I founded. I have a shop in Korčula. We sell, we have a lot of now already established customers that come back, tourists, locals. We ship worldwide through our website. And what is important is that, that's just to tell you what, so basically the location, it's 4,000 square meters that we have a plot on Korčula. It's 10 minutes drive from the city center. And it was a vineyard until 2005, and now it's been empty. So this is our place. Ivan can tell you just something quickly about permaculture.
Permaculture is a well-known method of applying natural laws in all the aspects of the life. But we started with the garden.
How we're done? Okay, so this is just these are two examples of good practices. Right, one is here in Croatia and one is in Australia. This is we use them as an examples of how they actually, how they make money. And this is our business model of. So basically, once we create this place, we will 30% of our sales will be coming from day tours, from tourists, and from our own shop. We'll do workshops. We'll part of it will come from the production, and then we'll rent the venue to anybody who's interested, because it's going to be like like a big place in the nature. Our biggest challenge is to make this attractive, functional, and easy to sell. Because if we make it well, then it's not going to be a problem to sell it. We need help with marketing, we need help with figuring out the transportation, we need to figure out a good financial model, the legal obligations, and building an agricultural land. Sorry for taking this time.
Thank you very much. Okay guys, soldiers, mentors.
Maybe you can leave the previous slide.
Okay.
Right here.
Yes, Julian?
Do you have any problems with water on Korčula?
We do.
Yes. This is one of the biggest problems that we're going to solve.
How?
Water harvesting.
Sorry. People have lived in Korčula for thousands of years. They had water, right? So now you ask me because you don't know, but they had water, right? But we have lost these skills. So we will use old principles from how they used to collect water, and then new things that are,
Can you specify one, or do you already have like
a water collection from rainfall? That's the biggest one. That's the only source of water. We can always buy, but
and it's going to work in the summer like last year?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And other techniques.
Andre?
What are the competences, the main competences that you're missing right now to launch that?
Oh, we put it here. So basically, we need to figure out a good financial model, how we're gonna, how we're gonna finance ourselves. We need to figure out legally how to do this. We need expertise in all these legal things about building on agricultural lands, marketing, what are good tools for reaching out to a bigger audience of people, not just the locals, and then landscape.
Let's Andrea and then Julia.
If I understood correctly, the land is completely empty.
Totally.
So how long do you think it will take you to get to the point where you can really sell the product?
Well, we can already start showing, because this is the thing, is that for let's say for permaculture workshops, this is perfect, right? Because people want to come and learn from scratch, right? So now we can even start organizing permaculture workshops where people come for a week and then they start creating gardens and la la la, and then we just find an expert in this field, we market it, and then they do it on our land. So it's kind of like that.
Do you own that land?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you showed like your pricing. What do you actually need to finance through your revenue? Just your own like living for yourself and the labor basically, or other?
Well, everything that's going to be made, we have to build it, right? So last year we had 3 groups of volunteers. Rent for them in Portugal is around 5,000 to 6,000 kronas a month.
So you're planning to build like buildings and?
No, it's all going to be, well, everything needs to be built, right? The water systems, just everything, the bathrooms and just the plot itself. It's very labor intensive. It's not that much of a, we won't need a lot of, let's say, physical things, but the thing is that we need, for it to function, we need 4 or 5. We have the workforce. I didn't put this in here, but we do the woofers. We take the woofers. That's the World Organization of Organic Farms, and I mean they cost a lot of money. Just to have them, to sustain them, and then they work on the land, and so. Yeah.
Maybe no more questions. Yeah. No more questions. Thank you very much, guys. Click Club. Yes. Relax. It's all yours. It's okay. No problem.
It's not easy to stay here.
Please.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Ivana, and these are my co-workers, Irena and Maya. We are here to present our project, Ciglar, Meals for Kids. We are really happy that our idea and intention was recognized, and we would like to thank you for that. That tells us that you are aware that we are starting big and positive changes in our society. It is true that the 21st century made our lives much easier in many ways. Most of the things are available in a matter of moments. No one seems to have a passion to create something, for process of creating. We lack time for putting the energy and efforts in something like food. And not surprising, because since we are flooded with ready-made products that look attractive, and they are even labeled healthy food. But is it really so? We are sure it's not. I need a little help. Because refined food simply cannot be healthy. It's lost its values by chemical processing, and the big producers don't realize that we are all in it. And they are caring only about their final goal, and that's profit. And of course, it's missing a key essence, and that's love. And because of that, we wanted to completely cut out all industrial products. We respect land and nature, and we accept only ecological grow products. And finally, we believe in Croatian land as a source of quality products. We collaborate with our hard-working small agriculture family producers, and in that way we support growth of economy in Croatia.
Okay, I see we love stats, so let's talk about stats a little bit. In Croatia, 54% of women and 65% of men are overweight, and every fifth child is obese. So I'm asking you, do you really know what kids eat in kindergartens and schools? We are addressing here the most sensitive social groups, that are kids in kindergartens, which at that age develop eating habits which will or won't follow them for the rest of their lives. So we noticed a niche in here, which are meals for kindergarten kids. Why? Because private kindergartens don't have their own kitchens. They're buying food from public kindergartens or catering services which are specialized for adults. And they don't have the meals that are specialized for kids. That's why we saw the great opportunity to make a change here, and Irena here will explain the solution.
Okay, our solution is to prepare healthy and well-balanced meals for kids. Currently we are registering our company. Also we are registering some products that will be sold in eco-food stores in Croatia. Right now we are talking with 5 private kindergartens in Zagreb. Our buyer is kindergarten principal, but the kid is our consumer. Also, the parents are the one, or are people who pays for kindergarten and wants his kid to have better nutrition, which is one of the arguments for choosing a private kindergartens over the public one. We are first in Croatian market to this kind of business idea. In the long term, this is a profitable business. Why? Because there are 40,000 kids in Zagreb who attend 60 public and 20 private kindergartens. Our start investments include 60% private investments and 40% from credits and funds. In the first year, we plan to cover private kindergartens in Zagreb and eco-food stores in Croatia. We plan estimation income of minimum 1.5 million kunas. In the second year, we plan to enter public kindergartens with some healthy snacks. We plan to prepare to grow food on our own land and gradually spread our business in other cities through Croatia through some another business model such as franchising. Maya?
Now, as for communication, we plan to hit it on every level possible. First of all, we believe in direct communication, which is presentation, educational materials, education for kids and parents, and so on, tryouts, focus groups, and so on and so forth. As for online communication, we need to start a web page, a Facebook page, and an Instagram page. There are also other means of communications, which are newsletters to parents in kindergartens or vehicle brandings. We thought about promotional materials. Actually, we designed our logo to be attractive to both kids and parents. So one example of our promotional materials are coasters from recycled paper, which go under the kids' plates, which have a character of a flip-flop designed as a coloring book or a comic. Kids then color it, bring it home to their mom. The mom puts it on the fridge, and she's constantly reminded of the brand that's feeding her kid healthy. Of course, there are PR activities, and most importantly, there are cooperations with Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education. And I'm really happy to see that there are projects in this very incubator that share our vision, and we are very happy for the possibility to collaborate with you guys. And now, as for the team, Ivana here is the visionary. Irena is good with stats and numbers, and I obviously do all the yapping. I think our main characteristic is that we share different fields of expertise, so that's our strength. We plan to employ another chef. We plan to collaborate with a nutritionist, and we're open to partnerships, as I said. So I'm looking forward to this project to spread the knowledge and get it together. Ivana?
Our goal is to create it around the story. Parenthood is a big challenge. We accept it without knowing what we are getting into. There are schools for almost everything. I don't know how we did this. And because of that, we want to... Yes, the food is just a start for something. I want to say the food is just a start for something bigger. Getting the knowledge and bring together all the wisdom and experience of pedagogists, psychologists in a form that will help and educate parents. Imagine all the potential we create with our concept. And of course, we are doing this because we are bold, we are brave, and we care. And the most important things in this project is that here everybody wins.
Thank you.
Questions, comments? Yes.
How does cost per serving compares to what we have already on the market?
Okay, the cost is already on the market. The cost is 26 to 29 kunas plus PDV. It's sometimes even bigger. Our estimated cost is around 35 kunas. We're still doing the calculations, but the thing is that public and so on private kindergartens are buying food that are processed, that are frozen, that are not of local origin. So this is the thing where we'll justify our bigger price by healthier food. I think this couple of kunas might make a significant change.
Do you know what's your profit margin? Are going to put?
Okay, our profit margin is around 80%.
80?
Oh, 80 to 20, so...
18. 18.
I'm sorry, Irena is doing the business.
Number.
Oh, 80% expense and 20% income.
Marija?
Yeah, okay, I can understand how that you can sell this easily to private kindergartens, but the public ones already have kitchens, chefs, employee staff, so it will be much harder to penetrate. Do you have any ideas?
That is exactly so. So that's why we planned we plan a range of products which we can sell to them, so they can, well, so their staff has less things to do, such as healthy yogurts, healthy muffins, healthy snacks for.
In that case, is your buyer actually then the principal of the kindergarten, or it's some?
The principal of the kindergarten, yeah, but also
they have the budget to decide
yes,
on
I think so, yeah. And also parents, because in one stage we plan to offer catering to parents as well, or children playrooms.
I have a 2-year-old kid going to kindergarten. I know what rubbish they eat in kindergarten. So.
Yeah, many people are aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody else? Yes. We will keep mentors, but we will obviously after. Please, we will be. Michael.
I mean, if this is, have you been in the catering business before?
No, but
have you
even a
checked
kid.
into the legals and the other requirements for catering kitchens?
Yeah, our chef who we're negotiating with has been in the catering business. Ivana here is an enthusiast who's following the cooking trends for all her life. And of course we're exploring legal possibilities such as all the permits we have to have for this kind of business. So of course we need to gather more information, but we have quite a lot at the moment.
Do you have any idea of the timing for that permit? How long it will take to get them?
I think 4 to 6 months, up to 8 months.
So you need to really start now to be ready for next school year.
Yeah, we need to. We are planning to start at the beginning of the next school year.
We're very fortunate to have somebody from the city of Ciglar, and I would like her to have a question because she raised her hand.
Okay. Now I just wanted to ask, how do you plan to overcome the problem of the public procurement with all the public kindergartens? Well, you cannot offer them something. It's a tendering, open tender where you have to
be cheapest.
Yes, so this is.
Javna nabava.
Okay. Irena here is a member of a school board, so she's really into this legal expertise. But she has contacts with Ministry of Education, so I believe she can get over these problems easily.
Somebody else from mentors, questions, comments? Tamara, yes? Sorry?
We're halfway through the present pitches. Can we?
Yeah, we can speed it up, definitely.
Coffee, bathrooms.
Great idea. If you don't have any questions for this team, no, let's have 5 minutes, quick break, and come back, okay? Please, 5 minutes.
How much I make the cost of the kindergarten i meni se žena koja je zavisna od novi vlasnici koje se češe.
The system, I'm confused with the system, with the gaps, comments.
This is your own cheat sheet, I think, and this is.
That is good. This kindergarten thing was, I like it.
The last one?
Yeah. And Jessica Harrow, they had such great presentation.
Well, they kind of know what they're doing, right? So.
Miro, it's been so long. What about you? What's up? You haven't gone to Panama. Oh, yeah, really? Like, nisam tebe vidio машину не нашли. split with anything like those guys from just contact them and you'll become an organizing partner and you'll have like all Ладно, Ургич, знаешь?
Who has a food? Yeah. No one has anything. Yeah, we are starving.
We want to see these healthy
Healthy meals?
Можешь помахаться нашим на камеру.
Okay, guys.
Let's put it alive. Дай
Могу се носити.
Thank you for suggesting this small break. I appreciate it. We are human beings and we have needs. Please take your seats. Next one is not going to be a presentation. Of course, it's going to be a demonstration. It's going to be a demonstration. I actually don't know what is going to happen. They just told me. So the next thing is Marija and me. The same rules apply, 5 minutes and then 2 minutes. It's all yours. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and thank you for a warm welcome. And it's lovely to be here. So yes, we don't have a presentation, but we did bring something with us. We brought a box. You may not see it, so I'm showing it to you. It's around us. So in this box, we're going to show you what did we bring here today. So I'm going to open the box, and here, there's the three of us. My name is Antonia, this is Katarina, and this is Alan. The two of us are psychologists, and Alan is economist. So through the last 4 years, we have been working with children in both hospitals and in kindergartens. And through that experience, we gain a lot of knowledge. And by working with children, we had to work with parents as well. So what we came to realize that there are a couple of problems that today's parents are facing. So for example, they don't know how to spend time with their children. They don't know how to structure their time. They don't know how to play with their children, and they don't know why the play is so important. So when we saw that problem, we started thinking about a solution. And in that solution, we try to imply that experience and knowledge that we have, and also a passion to make some change. So, mixing all these things, we came up with a small box. In this box, we have lots of different things. First of all, we have different materials, and all these materials come with specific instructions. And in these instructions, you can see how to make, of all of these materials, how to make tools out of these materials. So parents will teach how to make different specific tools that will in the end be tools for play, free play with their children. Next thing the parents will find is the explanation. Why free play is important, how it can help in cognitive, socio-emotional and sensomotoric development of their children. And they will learn how to structure their time. Furthermore, in our box, they will be able to find a story. It won't be a whole story, it will be only the beginning of a story, and they will be able to finish it by themselves together with their child. So all of these things will be in our box, and at the moment we have designed 6 different boxes. So we're going to try and sell them to the parents, because we already know that parents are interested in buying all of these boxes, because of course through all that work we have asked them, and most of them said yes, except some of them asked us when will they be able to buy it. So by making that box and selling it to the parents, we're going to get some profit, and we're going to try to make a double impact from that profit. So the part of the profit will go to reinvestment and making new boxes, and the other part will go in providing that box to parents who cannot afford it by themselves. So having all that said, we are closing our box, which now, as you can see, has the opportunity to, because that's what we are trying to give. We are trying to give parents the opportunity to spend some time with their children, and with our knowledge and experience, we are guaranteeing that that time that they will spend with their children with our box will be high quality time. So now that this box is closed, we are giving it to Impact Hub in hope that, as the icon shows, we're gonna someday fly and make some change. Thank you all.
Any questions to the team? Comments? Thank you.
How much does the box cost?
Target product is it is going to be around between 200 and 250 kunas, depends, and the margin it is around 30 to 35%.
We're all being played. You go ahead.
How many games actually will be inside? I mean, 250 kuna is quite high amount of money.
So it's one game, but it's free play. For free play, it's one term in psychology. It's not like a board game structured, but it's for developing creativity among children. So with 4 toys, children and parents could play one whole month, for example.
Let's go up here, and then Andre, and then Julian.
I'm already thinking about other customers for you, like maybe schools and prisons, because a lot of prisoners are there because they don't know how to play nice. And the research says that. I know everybody laughs, but that's true. So I think it could be good for school, prison rehabilitation officers. And I think that if you want to keep it that price point, if you add social impact on making it, so maybe work with the Association of the Blind to produce some of the toys that go in your box, and other socially excluded groups, then that might make the price not so sensitive to the consumer.
If I can give a short comment, we didn't want to breach the time limit, but actually we are thinking, and we actually decided that people with disabilities will be making the box.
Yes? You had a comment? No? Andre?
I was just wondering if there is any calculatable, measurable way to see the results after playing the game. Can you prove it?
Okay, so research so far has shown that parents are unsatisfied with what they see in their children's schedule. So at the moment we have certain data that there are problems, but we haven't yet calculated. So perhaps with the first series of boxes, when it goes out, we can make a research at the same time and see the results.
A great case for the social impact measurement masterclass. Julian?
Can you give us a practical example of what one of these 4 toys might be in that box?
There is there is a reason why such tools, not toys, because one tool will be, as Katarina explained, can be used in several different games. But for example, do you want to? Yeah, sure.
So for example, one toy is about
Kingdom.
Kingdom, yes. So children and parents will get tools for building a crown, for building
proclamation.
proclamation for like sorry,
Trumpet.
For Stit.
Shield.
I'm sorry. So they will build this crown trumpet. They will build from tools, and they will get a story, but unfinished story. And here begins the play. So let's imagine queen, and who is the queen? He put the crown on the head, and that's if I'm okay. So do you understand?
So you have like paper or wood or any
wood,
kind
yes,
of stuff?
yes, paper, wood, yes.
Cardboard. I think the time is over. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. Next one is STEMI. Yes. Yes. Please, for a second. Oh, please.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to present you STEMI, and let's start with our story. First, today we are living in a highly technological and information-based society. Just take a look around this room and you can see that there is many pieces of technology, and it's very comfortable to live in that society, but also it has the other side, and that other side is basically that we are almost destroying our planet. We are threatening the ecology, biodiversity, food supplies, and so on. You all know the story. And we believe that the main key to addressing these problems on a large scale is going to be education in the future. But not every education, in particular STEM education, or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And this is why we are doing STEMI. We want to contribute to solution to this problem. And what I'm going to talk about now is the main problem we have with education today, how we learn STEM. And we believe that there is not enough hands-on projects. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me ask you to raise your hand if you ever tried playing with Legos. So, pretty much everyone did. And you know the feeling. You imagine this project that you're about to build, then you lose yourself in this process of assembling it step by step, following the instructions. And finally, when you're finished, you are feeling proud because you created something new and you learned something in the process. And this is exactly the value proposition that STEMI wants to bring back to education. Now, how are we going to do this? I'm going to show you our first project, building your hexapod robot. That is a very cool thing. You can play with it after the presentation is over. It's a robot that you can show with your smartphone, and he can dance, he can move around, he can turn in the circles, and he can do many different things. It's a very cool piece of technology. But if I just came to you and gave you this robot as it is, it would be like giving you a pre-assembled Lego set. So, how we are thinking about this, our idea is to get the STEMI in a box with all the components and parts you need, along with an access to online platform where you have video tutorials that will guide you step by step how to build the robot, and you will learn science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in the process. Now, who is our customer? We successfully launched and finished crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo, and we saw that there are three main customer segments. First are the parents of the kids who simply go wild when they see the robot. They want to play with it. Parents want their kids to play because they are learning very valuable stuff. The second market segment is the makers community. So those are the people who like to take hardware apart, they like to tinker with it, and so on. And the third are educators. So those are the people who are already educating children. They can just take the project off the shelf and introduce it to the classroom or instructional environment. Now, how do we make money? It's easy. We are selling do-it-yourself kits along with premium education. And we are also upselling additional components for the kit. So for example, if you want to take additional sensor for the robot, you can buy it additionally. How do we reach our customers? In the digital sphere, we have an inbound marketing strategy that we are trying to evolve. So we are publishing blogs, video blogs, thought leadership. We are doing live workshops, and we are attending fairs and exhibitions because it's best to see this in person. Our team is, there are 6 of us. Currently our hardware and software engineering team is working hard to deliver our products. Marin and me are working on business development and developing education. And we also have 20 companies from Croatia who contributed to crowdfunding campaign. So there's around 50 robots that are going to be donated to schools in Croatia. We also have many ambassadors, media that covers our campaign. And basically that's it. So that's Temi. Thank you.
We're going to have 3 of these robots at the hub, by the way. It's true. Yeah, they're helping us with that. Questions? Yes.
How much money did you raise in the crowdfunding?
$35,000.
Well, in the campaign alone, $35,000, and on the side I 5 additional. So until now we raised $40,000.
How much do you need to roll this out? What's your burn rate?
That's a big problem because everything what we did so far is basically we are volunteering
and
we are really on the tight
budget.
Yeah.
Did you know your burn rate?
Burn rate at the moment is around $1,000 per month, but that is really.
So they can't be counting the hardware if you raise 40K.
Sorry?
They can't be counting the hardware if you raise 40K.
That's counting the hardware.
That is counting the hardware?
Yes.
So you've got, say, 35,000 left for other purposes?
No, we have...
the amount of money we raised in the crowdfunding campaign, let's say 90% of the funds is for delivering the products. So for making the robots and giving them to the customers.
Cost of goods and...
Okay, so that's part of your burn though, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, how much did you have to pay on Indiegogo to get one of the robots, and then how much does it cost you to actually get it to the people who pledged the money?
Yeah, $249 was for the robot.
Yeah, so the thing is that the price on Indiegogo, it is not the actual price we put for the robot because they are paying in advance, and so to be generous, we put the price on a robot, how much it costs us, the cost of goods. Indiegogo takes 6%, and that's additional to for PayPal, and shipping, of course, is around $20 to $30.
And that would be it. We don't have more time for questions. Thank you very much, guys. Now we have Storylink.
Hi. It's a good day today, isn't it?
Yes.
Most
Yeah.
of
Nice
nice to
question
hear
again.
that. Probably most of us had a nice breakfast in the morning, some clothes to put on, which is pretty obvious, and a delicious lunch before we got here. Well, not us, we were driving from Ljubljana and ate a sandwich at the gas station, but we'll get it later. We all take these things for granted, don't we? Food, clothes. But now I want to show you something different, something that's happening right here in front of us, in so-called developed countries. These people are waiting in a line to get humanitarian aid. They are waiting to get food to feed their children. And the reality is there are not enough packages for them. The fact is that every 5th child in Europe lives in poverty.
And even more shocking is that there are more and more working parents whose salary is still too low to cover even basic necessities such as food. Now, a lot of people are aware of that rising problem and they want to help, but they want to help directly. And during our interviews, they would say, I'm always willing to help, but I want to be sure that these people really need help. Or I want to know where my money goes. Or people just simply lacked time to make packages for charity. And that's why we developed StoryLink. StoryLink is an online platform where anyone can very easily and directly fund home delivery for families in need. Because if we can order just anything today online, why wouldn't we order basic necessities for those who can't afford them? This is how it works. When you come to StoryLink website, you can read a life story of a family in need and see a whole list of things they need for a better life. And in just few clicks, you can donate and fund those needs. And with your donation, we order the items from different online stores and they are delivered to the family. And after family receives the items, they send a special thank you note back to their donors. And this is often the only way family can receive fresh groceries. Or it can be clothes, toys, anything. And 100% of the donation funds life-changing necessities. All fund transfers are transparent and published online. And to prevent scams, we work only with the most trustworthy and respected charity organization in Slovenia, which submits the families after checking their socioeconomic background in detail. The majority of our current donors are people between 25 and 36 years old, mostly female, or people who already have their own children and who are used to buying online. Interesting fact is that around 50% of them made 3 or more donations through our platform. So that means they are coming back. And we are constantly asking them for feedback so we know what's okay and where we have to improve. Where do we get the money? Well, StoryLink is a non-profit organization. Since 100% of the donations fund home delivery for families in need, we even cover the transaction fee costs. The day-to-day operations are covered completely separately. That means from corporate donors, foundations, then philanthropists, or optional tips during checkout. These are the donors, the corporate donors from whom we receive donations until now. We are very well aware of the fact that the most important thing to achieve if we want to get new donors is to earn their trust. And the best way to do that is when they get a recommendation from someone they already trust. We are constantly trying new marketing channels, but until now the most successful ones were social media, especially our Facebook page, which is driving the most traffic to our website, and external bloggers and traditional press. We are a team of 10 people with a lot of passion and compassion, and our backgrounds are different. Jan here and Tadej are the developers. Then there are Eva and Sarah, who cover the creative part because they have background in marketing and PR. Agata, with a degree in economy, helps with the organization and partnership. Then, because community support is very important for us, it's covered by 3 people. One has a medical degree, one is a psychology student, and the third one is studying psychology. Ivana is from Zagreb, so we are practically international. She has a degree from finance, and me, Nastya Shushnara, I'm a psychology student, and we all have one thing in common. We believe that every child deserves a happy and healthy childhood. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions, comments?
So, so which stage are you? You're already in production?
Yes.
How long have you been in production?
We launched this platform in the beginning of the December, and until now, until this moment, we fully funded already 22 families. The average amount per family is a little bit over 100 euros, so almost 1,000 kunas. And already 6 another families are published. They, I think the majority of them already received at least half of the donation they need.
When you say donation they need, what does that mean? I mean, is it a one-time need or is a permanent need every month? Necessities are missing.
We have to separate that in 2 parts. One is fresh groceries. Each family is raising money for 4 bags of groceries, and when they raise all the money, they are receiving 1 bag per week for a whole month. So this is practically food for the whole month. And we buy everything from local suppliers, so everything is produced local, because we want to also help the community, help the Slovenian farmers to sell their goods, and even food is much better if we buy it from them. And the other part is one-time goods. Our one-time goods, such as clothes or toys, or sometimes hygiene packages. It depends on the family, because they are the ones who tell what they need. Sometimes they, for example, now we have one family, they are really struggling for food. And we put more food for them and less, let's say, clothes. So it depends on the family, on their needs.
We have one more quick question, please.
You're saying you cover the transaction cost. Is that just like wiring the money, or does it also include transportation? I mean, shipping?
It depends on the retailer. We worked with Mercator and with the biggest online retailer in Slovenia, Mimo Vrste, and they both gave us free shipping. Also, this local supplier now gives us free shipping, but if we order just once from one different online store, usually they don't give us a free shipping option. But we cover PayPal transaction fees. And right now we are also implementing credit card payment option, and we will also be covering those transaction fees.
Thank you very much. Yes,
Ako radi klikar, možeš
Okay guys, all yours.
Hello everyone, I'm Senior from TradeAble, the first travel advisor for people with disabilities. As a keen traveler and a wheelchair user, I'm facing huge challenges all over the world, mostly because providers of services in travel and tourism are not well acquainted about requirements and needs of travelers with disabilities. Therefore, most of the places that claim accessibility are actually not accessible at all. As you can see in these explicit real-life examples. TradeAble is a community-based platform on which you can ask questions, leave reviews, recommendations, comments, also book accessible tours and accommodation, as well as exchange experience, and thus contribute to the creation of a world without barriers. And here is that platform. You can see how it looks like. Travelers with disabilities tend to spend more than average travelers, and they always travel with at least one companion, which doubles the potential of the accessible travel market. Their travel frequency is practically identical to that of the overall population, and they will travel even more if they would have right information about actual accessibility of their desired destinations. We're talking about hugely overlooked yet incredibly lucrative market that is already a $1 billion industry, given that there are 1 billion people with disabilities worldwide, and sheer 300 million of them are actually regular travelers. Our goal is to attain 0.5% of that available market, which would assure us around 1.5 million which would assure us around 1.5 million unique visitors and also sustainable growth. Our threefold business model is based on accessible tour commission of B2B travel agencies, also on the global brand advertisers, as well as affiliate commission from booking platforms such as Expedia and Booking.com. Whereas our competitors are mostly localized and with poor content strategies, or they simply ignore the needs of travelers with disabilities, we are stressing the importance of both first-hand experience and community-driven approach, as we are aiming to become a one-stop shop of products and services for travelers with disabilities, as well as all other travelers with various needs of accessibility, such as temporarily disabled, parents with small kids in strollers, or baby boomers as well. In order to achieve that, we need search engine marketing for getting user-generated content, which will boost our search engine optimization through social networks, particularly Google+, and together with paid campaigns and organic search, ensure good traction. This is our small yet highly motivated team of individuals, in which two of us are personally invested as people with disabilities and with the extensive experience in travel. Thank you for your attention.
Comments, questions? We're close to the end, but still you can ask.
What's your traction? I mean, how long have you been?
Well, the project started like 3 years ago, but we only have 180 users for now, because we only invested like $700 in our paid campaign. So our traction is, let's say, $10 per, $5 per user.
So the website is there?
Website is there.
Okay.
It's live. We also already have accessible tours, several of them, like safaris from Africa as well. We are collaborating with many B2B partners, and we just need that push in the right direction to reach the next level.
Maybe one more, or not? Thank you very much. Okay, and now we have two more on Wyoming and Ciglar. Yes, please, Renata, thank you.
Hello, my name is Marija, and I am the co-founder of the Center for Intentional Living, which is part of the Association for Intentional Living. I will present you the Untitled project. I'm sure we all have our ways to reject ourselves, and with this project, we are dealing with a woman who are dealing with negative self-image based on disturbed body image. So basically, this project is about self-acceptance. We believe that everyone should feel comfortable in their own skin, so that's why we think that this is a problem, and we found out that there is no suitable integrative support on various aspects in the Zagreb. So we decided to create a safe environment for women to grow self-acceptance with this project in our center. Our plan is to organize workshops, specific workout programs, body-centered psychotherapy sessions, and support groups to help those women to feel better about themselves. Our targeted audience are women living in Zagreb area, aged 24 to 46, with higher educational level probably, and stable source of income. But of course we are open to everyone. Just like the butterfly effect, we believe that when one individual changes, that it will have effect, in this case, to their friends and partners, family members, colleagues, and in the end we will make an impact to the whole universe. We plan to make this project sustainable, of course. We plan to offer group programs as workshops and support groups and individual sessions through body-centered psychotherapists. And we plan to offer monthly subscriptions and one-time payments. At the moment we are making our marketing and growth strategy, and we hope this Impact Inkubator will help us. But surely we plan to use social media, our newsletter list. We have around 200 people on it at the moment. We plan to do some free lectures about this project and make some partnerships with other organizations, media, and so on. So who will make it happen? My colleagues are behind you. They are Olya Mateja. She's own co-founder, brand and marketing strategist, so she will help us make great visual and marketing strategy. Then there is Karolina Perisic. She's integrative therapist, just as I am, and she's also a communication expert. And my name is Renata, as I also said. I am body image therapist and project coordinator. We plan to make some partnerships with other organizations to make this project even more fun on the way. Okay, that's it.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, Andre, thank you very much.
Maybe I'm sorry, maybe I'm the only one who didn't understand what the actual problem, what's intentional living is, what's the body image and those kind of things. Sorry.
Okay. Perhaps you have some friend that is always dieting or is feeling fat even though when he or she is not really fat. There are plenty of people like that who just don't feel good about themselves and they don't feel comfortable in their own skin. So with this project we'll try to offer some support so someone can accept themselves on the physical, emotional, intellectual and spiritual level. So it's like integrative package.
I'm very lost how you can catch those people on the street to offer them something what you are serving. Like you put the target audience, but then how do you know that this person or that person suffer from that problem?
Well, for example, there are plenty of women who are dieting all the time, and they're not satisfied with the way how they look or feel in their own body. And when we'll push some campaigns, we believe that with our copywriting skills, that we will be able to reach them through our social media.
Okay.
So, I mean, I am aware about the existence of the problem and the number of people suffering from that, but I think that they are not looking like, for example, if a person that you're saying has a perception that they're overweight and that their goal is to lose weight, not to accept them being as they are. So how will you make that shift? I don't see a marketing slogan or stuff that this is powerful enough that can make this shift, that these people realize that solution is not there, it's there. Like how do you do that?
Yeah, we will try to communicate that we are working on the root cause, not on the symptom, because Being overweight most of the times is a consequence, not the root cause.
I think that's the key problem that you should solve. How to get these people to understand the root cause.
Awareness.
Very much correct. Yes, please.
So if I understood correctly, you're basically doing the psychotherapy, the sort of psychotherapy. So how do you plan to deal with the fact that it's still in Croatian society not very common to use the psychotherapy? I mean, the stereotypes and whatever we call it. I mean, how do you plan to deal with this and finding new customers?
Yeah, we are aware of this, but also we are aware that there are more and more psychotherapists in the Zagreb, and more people are going to some kind of counseling. So we believe that the number of people will grow in time because it's effective and it works, and we really see the results and feel better on various levels.
I think that was the last one. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay, the last one is coming all the way from Karlovac.
This is another one.
Thank you.
Guys,
please.
My name is Jasmina Cetković-Brajim, and I'm the member of a great team who was established to build a unique replica of a historical boat called Aurora Kolapis. Now with me are my members from the team, from Association ZUK. Please, Anna is taking photos. Anna is with me, and Ivan Padežanin is also down. He's the project manager. I will be presenting you our project idea, which was, as I said, which started in 2009, with the aim to revive rural area of Karlovac Pokuplje. We live as a group of young people in rural part of Karlovac County, and we, after finishing our university, saw that we can't come back and we can't find a job for ourselves. That's why we decided to take the thing in our own hand, and we decided to do something. Now we saw that our Pokuplje is deteriorating, that more and more people are leaving our villages, and that we don't make any income from our rich culture and natural heritage. After that, okay, just go back. Also, we saw that although we have a number of rich resources, there are no tourist visitors. And that we need to improve the society and our community awareness about environment preservation. Besides that, as we are, as I said, young team who work in a number of companies, we saw that the great need of a modern man to come back to nature. We wanted to with our product, we wanted to improve the senses, and we wanted to tackle the senses of a modern man, but by clearing of a modern man thoughts and heads. And we want to give our target audience return to innocence. So we decided to do this by building this replica of a historical ship, which is built at the moment and which will be sailing on River Kupa. We want this tourism product to enable our tourist visitors to jump into the past. We want to give them the opportunity to be dipped into the history and to be dipped in this beautiful nature. And also we want to liberate them from everyday walls. I don't know if someone was navigating along the river, but it's a unique feeling of sailing. It's a unique feeling of moving on this quiet, beautiful, quiet water, surrounded by green, beautiful green, surrounded by beautiful animals, birds. It's an opportunity for you to see the fish inside the water, to see birds being in their nests. Also, besides this river navigation, we want to make our customers, make our visitors to sense the moment of rural life. We want to enable them to live for a day, to live for 2 days in this environment which is natural for a human to live in. Concrete and the asphalt and the walls where we spend the most of our time is not our natural surrounding, and we would like to make a refresh option for our visitors. Also, a special products will provide new knowledge for our visitors. Our customers are Croatian tourists. Karlovac is situated 50 kilometers from our capital Zagreb. It's situated on a highway. It's a crossroad for 600,000 tourists which travel from European countries to our land. And also team building groups, NGOs and retirees, our market group. Products that we will offer are river navigation tours, short rides, thematic events organization, boat renting for events, workshops for vulnerable groups, sale of food and beverages, and sale of souvenirs. Communication, so we will organize typical marketing activities, but also we will do a strong campaign through newspaper articles, social networks, online promotions, fairs, and so on. We have institutional partners like municipalities, towns, local action groups and NGOs, but also we established a cooperation with travel agencies, with companies, so we have a number of inquiries for renting the ship. This is our team. The team is established in 2009. Now we also have a graduated economist, professor of history, also a teacher, a project manager, so we can offer a variety of education, interests and skills. Strong commitment and friendship. As I said, we started to realize this idea in 2009, since 2009, and now today this ship is sailing. But it's not on the market, so this is the most important thing that is ahead of us. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Maybe we have some questions, clarifications? One question.
So the ship is, you said, is sailing already, right?
The ship is built.
Okay. Oh, it's being built.
Yes, at the moment it's in the port in the registration process. But this year we intend to put it on the market. At the moment it's in town Ciglar. It's not in our local market, so we will start selling the products.
How big is the ship?
Sorry, the ship, the boat. Okay, it's 25 meters long. It has the capacities for 50 passengers, and it's 4 meters wide. So the capacity is targeted for tourist groups.
What do you miss the most now? Like, what's lacking for your idea? What's your challenge?
Our biggest challenge, none of us is entrepreneur. So we have to see how to enter the market. This is our biggest challenge. We have to start the sale, so we have to decide about our pricing strategy, because we don't know whether to sell it for a wide number of people or try to sell it with a higher price. and we have to enter the market. We miss the capacities to go to tourist agency one by one, to go to the hotels one by one, and start the sale. We need this punch.
How did you fund so far to build a 25-meter long ship?
Yes, we funded through European funds and with the cooperation of Zagreb County, Karlovac County, town of Karlovac. As I said, also the Ministry of Tourism. We started with the idea since 2009. The Ministry of Tourism financed the preparation of the technical documentation, and then we applied it to IPA European Fund, and then got more funds to finalize the idea, to build it.
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much. I believe you have seen a group of very interesting 11 finalists who will be able to start tomorrow with our first masterclass. For those who haven't registered yet, please go with Ana Maria, because we need to know how many persons will be actually tomorrow at the hub in the masterclass. That has been our program for today. I would like to thank a lot of people, starting with the mentors. Thank you for sparing time and being with us, guys. Also online, I hope that they are still with us. Also, a big thank to the, I think I have it, but I'm going to mention it there again. This program wouldn't be possible if it wouldn't be because of the support of all of these persons and all of these organizations, the money to fund it from Unicredit Foundation and the rest of the organizations that are adding value with our masterclasses, with the mentoring part. And also a big thank to IBM for hosting us today and for allowing us to be here. That will be everything from our side. Since we were supposed to be here till 6, we thank you very much. You can still have some 5 minutes or so here around, or see you next time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
One representative of your ventures come here for the after picture. So the ones who came in the beginning come here again.